So girls, before we start the session today, you know that contemporary dance, it's not just about the movement, but it's about telling stories. It's quite profound, contemporary dance. We really need to have a deeper connection to our soul, to our being. It's not just about doing a movement, but it's about the energy that comes out to that movement that makes it really interesting. A lot of the pieces in contemporary dance, they can be abstract, but they actually have a meaning behind everything. It's not like you're telling a story like a jazz in a musical theater. There is the Aladdin musical theater performance that you go to and you know the story from the beginning to the end. The dances, they represent something. There are the ballets, for example, Swan Lake, you know the story. And with contemporary dance, some contemporary dances, yes, there will be a story from the beginning to the end, but most of the time it's more abstract. So it's really important that we have this connection, that the body is connected to your sort of like the feelings that you have, the person that you are inside. And I think this is a very special moment that we're living. Yes, there are lots of terrible things going on, but I'm trying to focus on the positive, and there are lots of positive. Now, one of the things I want to share with you is that why do we feel scared, or our parents are feeling scared, or we feel a little bit distressed? It's because we have no idea what is going to happen in the future. But to be honest with you, we never had any idea what is going to happen in the future. We could have a war tomorrow. We don't know. But we were too comfortable in our skin thinking that the future was there. We just had no clue. And now we know that we have no idea what could happen in the future. So the most important lesson, I think, through this, it's to learn how to live in the now. So right now we are together. It's not the best option. We cannot be in the studio, but that's what we've got. I think it's better to be like this than to not be like this at all. I understand it's a bit tricky with space for you to move in and to learn, but you are activating a different part in your brain called metacognition, which is thinking of thinking. You're going to become more intelligent and clever going through this process, because you're going to have to learn without me touching your body, without the energy of all the people together in the studio. So it is a moment of transition. It's a moment for you and your energy and your body to adapt to the class. And I think this is so deep and this is so profound in contemporary dance. It's something that you will become a better performer. You become a better human being after this. So we have to see these positives. So what I'm saying about the being in the now, this is the only truth that we have. It's the now. That's the only thing we know. It's what can I do right now? So you have chosen to be here in the class, so well done. You're going to do the exercises, and when we do our improvisation, when we do the routine, it's you living in the moment. And dance, it's about living in the moment. So when people say that dancers are happier, I do believe that, because we truly can live in the moment. You go to watch a performance. If you watch a performance today, it's going to be completely different from tomorrow, because the dancers that are doing the performance today, they're going to have different things happening to their body and their mind tomorrow. They might be a bit more stiff tomorrow into the performance tomorrow. They might be a bit more flexible. We don't know. So it's about that moment. So to be honest with you, all we can do is to know what we can do right now. And right now, we are here to dance together. So I want you to enjoy this class and do not think about the future. Just think about what your body can do right now. If you're feeling a bit stiff, just take it easy. If you want to go a little bit further, go, but just be careful with the space. And then when we go into improv and routine, just really allow yourselves to enjoy the movement and do not worry about the camera, because no one is watching each other. It's just me watching you, because everyone is trying to copy the exercise and to learn the exercise. Okay, so let's just enjoy this. Let's start with the warm-up. Any questions?